What is up, world? Welcome back to the Toker's Den. I'm Lee, and I hope every single one of y'all having a good one today, yo. For real, or whenever this video is catching you, I'm doing a little bit better. My mind is still in a little fucked up state right now, yo. I'm like really battling this depression. It fucking sucks having bipolar affective disorder, rapid cycling, because my shit just goes up and down several times a day. It affects every aspect of my life, my friendships, relationships, work, everything. I kind of want to bring it into this subject, you know, because it's all trauma based. Everything, you know, that I've been going through has been trauma based from my past, you know, whether it be me growing up in group homes and foster care and being a part of the system then, and then going into the penal system, getting locked up, going to jail and prison and all that, and then falling victim to recidivism to the point where I went back to prison 3 times, all before I was 26 years old. So, you know, through all of that, y'all, me being in group homes, growing up and in foster care, I was fucking anti-authority. Always, as a kid. That's just the way I've always been, y'all. Even when I would run away from the group home, I had the police come and pick me up and take me back to the group home. They'd put me in handcuffs. Okay, so that's why we're going to be talking about this today. Why I don't wear watches. Any point you do like this video, y'all, make sure you smash that like button. I'm going to be talking about something that's serious, and it's gonna affect me because I'm talking about my past and a traumatic period in my life, yo. So I'm putting myself out there, but I'm doing this because I want to help other people. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. A lot of the times when I was in prison and jail, I'd be on suicide watch. I'd be in the hole because I wasn't an ideal inmate. I was always in trouble, yo. I was always fucking disobeying the guards. I was breaking the rules. I was like being a smart ass to them, yo. When they tell me to do something, I just be a smart mouth. That's just the way I was. I didn't care. You know, I'm young at that time. And I was like, fuck the system, fuck the world. Nobody cares about me. I've been through the system, I've been through the group homes and foster care, and now I end up in prison. And I'm like, man, fuck the world. I don't give a shit no more. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. If you want to tell me what to do, come motherfucking put your hands up and you can make me do it, bitch. Because I'm not going to do it willingly. You have to beat my ass and make me do it, nigga. That's the type of inmate I was. And that caused me a lot of fucking trouble. Like, that caused me a lot of trouble, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize how much it would affect me after I got out of prison. You know, I'm about to be 40 now, and it does affect me. All those times of being in handcuffs, all those times of having those handcuffs ratcheted up around my wrist, you know, them grabbing my handcuffs and just yanking them and dragging me down the hallway and shit. You know, that really affected my wrist. My wrist hurt. Like, almost every day I can still pop my wrist. Just grab them and just pop them. Okay, because they didn't give a fuck. They don't care if you're a mentally ill patient, you know, they don't care if you're having psychosis or whatnot. You're an inmate, and they're there to fucking deal with it and get your ass in line. And a lot of these prisons and jails, you know, they're filled up with inmates who are mentally ill. Let's admit that. A lot of places have closed down for those types of people, so they end up in jail and in prison, where it shouldn't be like that whatsoever. Anyway, so there's many times where I was on suicide watch, and I'm in a cell, you know, a rubber cell, y'all. There's nothing in there but a piss grate in the middle of the floor. A piss grate is a hole that has bars over it in the middle of the floor, and that's where you go piss and shit, whatever, while you're in your cell, okay? For however long they keep you in that bitch. And if you act up enough, they'll come in there and handcuff you and shackle you to that piss grate. Yes, for 4 hours, I was handcuffed to a piss grate. No fucking joke. Bent over at a 90-degree angle, handcuffed to a piss grate. Okay? There were many times where they handcuffed me and left me in a rubber room, yo, with nothing in there. Like, I stayed on suicide watch for at least 6 months. Butthole naked for 6 months. No clothes, no mat, no nothing for 6 months. These motherfuckers didn't let me brush my teeth. They didn't let me wash my ass. They didn't let me do nothing. I didn't come out that goddamn rubber room for 6 fucking months. Anybody who came to see me, they came up to my cell door and they opened the window and let them see me. Psychiatrists wanted to see me, they opened the window. That's where I had my appointment. Any of that shit like that, I wanted to see anybody, they let them come up to my mother. I didn't have visits. Like, that was a wrap. I didn't have family. I was in fucking, like, no, that was a wrap, dude. Family? My mom? Fuck that bitch. Dad? Don't even know what that nigga is. Family didn't come see me. Got money on my books one time. So I was not your ideal inmate. I was mad as fuck the whole time. And there was many times where they'd come in my cell and they'd handle me, yo. The guards would come in there and fucking handle me. And they'd throw them handcuffs on, throw me in a restraint chair for 4 hours. I don't know if y'all know what a restraint chair is, but it's a fucking chair where they strap your ass down and they'll put a goddamn spit bag over your head and they'll leave you there. And it's horrible. It's fucking horrible, dude. It's messed up the way they can do you sometimes up in there, man. And it affects me more today, you know, especially, you know, all those times being in handcuffs and all that. I can't wear watches. I don't wear watches. I don't like anything around my wrists. I don't like bracelets. I don't even wear necklaces, yo. I really don't. I don't like anything, you know, of a restraint type around me. Okay, and that's basically because of all the shit that I went through when I was younger, man. Which brings me to a question. Okay, with these rappers out here, they claim that they're, you know, they've been through all these things. They've been to prison, they've been to jail, they're hardcore and all this. They've been locked up, you know, fuck the police type shit. Yet every time they get money, all I see them doing is buying watches and you know, bling bling, all this bling bling, dude. Yet supposedly you've been through all of this shit, and I don't understand how you could go through all that stuff that you claim you went through, you know, being cuffed up and all that, yet you still wear things around your wrist. Like, I can't do it. It fucks with me. It messes with my anxiety to have anything around my wrist, yo, because it brings back that trauma of being handcuffed. So I think some of these rappers be out here lying and putting on the front about what the fuck they be going through in their life, yo. I think they just, you know, I think they be lying, nigga. Like, for real. Because I don't understand how you can fucking go through all this shit that you supposedly went through, you know, and yet you can still wear something around your wrist. Like, I can't do it. So that's something that's always, like, befuddled me, man, with these rappers and shit. Anyway, peeps, so there was many times, yo, where I was just, like, getting in so much trouble up in there and having to be handcuffed, like, several times a day, getting dragged up out my cell. Several times a day, yo. Several times a day. And it affects me now. But peeps, I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. I appreciate all the love. I just wanted to talk about that right quick. That's why I don't wear watches. That's why I don't wear bracelets. The trauma, dude. Like, I can still pop my wrist. Like, y'all just heard it. Listen, y'all hear that? I just popped my wrist. That was me. I don't think I gotta do it. Just squeeze it. Squeeze both my wrists and they'll pop. They still hurt all the time. All the time from that, man. But anyway, peeps, I just want to talk about that. Wanted to tap in, do a little bit of story time, all right? Much love to every single one of y'all. Hope y'all have a good one. Any point you did like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Share it if you want to. That's story time, y'all. Ha ha ha. Y'all have a motherfucking good one.